Hi everybody. Start again. So I last night, the video is up. I showed you all my little design to make a scissors holder. I'm making it for Shilpa, and I'm just going to decorate it now. So I'm going to try. I've got some gorgeous appliques and wedding laces, wedding appliques, some real nice laces from Ezme's shop, nice laces from Shilpa. So I'm going to try and incorporate that into this. I haven't put a handle on as of yet. I think it's going to go in that pocket, but I'm really tempted. I'm going to leave a gap. Because what I'll do, once I'm going to decorate this side, and once I've done it, I'm going to sew the handle in so it doesn't come out. So that might have to go, I might have to go back on my machine for that. So, I got some of this lace now. You're probably, have I just put it back in the box? No, I haven't. Sure. This is the lace from Ezme's shop. This was the lace she sent to me as a gift, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So what I've done is I've sprayed mine Vintage Rose cosmetic shimmer, which is that one, and there's the Vintage Rose, and then I sprayed it with the burgundy colour, the watercolour spray mist. And you can get these off eBay. They're about £2.79, something like that. They're not expensive. So, I've dried it off, and what I'm thinking is, scissors is hiding now, is I'm going to sort of stick them like that. What my thoughts was anyway. And then the last one, I sort of want to layer them, see, because they're a real nice shape. I think it gives a real nice effect if I layer them. I'll obviously have to do the same with the back, but that's where my mind was going. So let me just bring you down. The glue gun is on. He's on. So I'm going to glue the decorations on. So I need just there. And I got to be careful because this lace is all, it's like a see-through. So I know if I put a little bit too much glue, it'll sort of either show through, or it'll stay as like quite a big blob. So that's why I'm just putting a little bit at a time. So yeah, I sewed this one because I wanted, well, I just thought, bit myself then, I just thought it would be something different if I sewed myself. If I went on my machine, what am I on about, sewed myself? I thought it'd be something different if I went on my machine and sewed it instead of gluing it together. So yeah. So there's the first one, and they're going to look quite pretty once they're on. Second one will go just there, so I need to. And if it needs trimming on the edge, I will trim it. I don't want to trim it too much because I want to sort of keep this edge going as much as I can. And then there, like so. So what have you been doing today? I am having a lazy Saturday. I've decided that I'm not going to do any, well, washing, obviously. I do washing every Saturday, but apart from that, I don't think I'll be doing anything much today, apart from crafting. Obviously, got a craft. I think I'd miss it if I didn't craft. I'm so thirsty. Right. Yep, just like that. Like I say, I don't want to put too much glue on you because, yeah, I don't want to put too much glue. But the thing is, I want to layer it because I am so inspired by Shilpa and the way she layers us, whatever she makes, she just layers. So I want to sort of put it into this project because she's inspired me to layer. And I want to show how much she's inspired me to layer. So that's as far as I've got. Probably need a couple more to do this side. I wonder if I went the opposite way. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty if I went the opposite way. So instead of me doing it that way, whereas, you know, if you have a look, that's the way I've done it on you. I think I'm going to go the opposite way, but I'll need to cut some more out to spray them. That's really pretty. I love the colours. So that's what I want to tell you. I'm actually taking a part of a challenge. The challenge is open from November the 20th. And it's, if you're interested, it's a birthday challenge, not mine. It's on Pink Zebra, that's what she's called on YouTube. She's a lovely lady. Her projects are so inspiring. See? The projects are so inspiring. Yes, so she's named Pink Zebra on YouTube. Go over, pop on over and have a look because she does the most amazing projects. And yeah, she's doing a birthday challenge. It's worked on a point system basis, but you can make just something crafty if you wanted to. So yeah, I will link her link in this description box for you to pop on over to have a look. And like I say, I emailed her to sort of get in touch with her, but it's up to you what you make. I think that one would go like that. I'll angle them a little bit. There. So I've got left 2, 4, 5. When I opened the parcel yesterday, I know the video, I just had a look now, and the second half of the video is sort of all over the place, so I do apologise. So here is my, because I don't want to get ink on my hands, let me take this off. I put some gloves on. And with gloves, it's really easy. They come off pretty much straight away. And you haven't got the worry then of your ink going on your projects because they're on your gloves. So it's just normal kitchen gloves I do use, I know. So a bit of a vintage rose. And this one. And then move that up slightly. The first one. And then turn them over, because in my eyes everything's always got a back. So I always do the back, just because this lace is really fine. You're going to see it anyway. Two, and then the last one. Three. So I'm going to dry these off. So it might be a bit noisy. Okay. And then you literally just take a piece of kitchen roll, you wipe your gloves down, and then that is sort of, it doesn't go on your hands then. And if you think that you've got some excess paint, just dab it, or spray or whatever, just dab it and it'll come off. Just hope shilpa likes what I've done. So you just spray this one, and like there's some excess there, see? It just helps, especially with the drying process of it. There's two. Right, and then you take your gloves off and there's no paint in your hands, and then that way it doesn't go on your projects and they dry. Simple things like that. Right, angle this just a small fine fraction. I'm wondering whether to alternate it, so that one's going that way and then this one is going that way. This one to have like that, and then do the last one. No, I don't think it'll work like that. So and then that there. That's how it's going to play. So I'm going to raise you up a slight fraction for you to see what I'm doing. It would help. So let me stick the first one down. Like I said before, I don't want too much glue on the once I put the majority of the decoration on, what I'll do is I'll glue the handle, I'll sew the handles on, because there's a scissors holder. I don't particularly want it to be I don't want the handle to come off. I mean, it's okay if I'm decorating it to use the glue, I think. Especially if something's going to be sort of pulled. You don't know, do you? You know what I'm trying to... I hope I'm making sense. I hope I am. Right, let's put a little bit of glue in here. Have it there. And then that there, and then the last one I'm going to do it at an angle, so I'm going to do it like that, and it sort of alternates. I'll show you the front is the other side. This will be the back. My mum was funny last night. She was using the glue gun, and see how pretty that is. It's gorgeous. And she was using the glue gun, and she said, "Clut, I've got these strings everywhere. How the heck do you manage?" And it's like, yep, that's something I forgot to tell you. So she was there with a little tiny scissors trying to snip them off. She was so funny. That's right, I'm gonna try. If this one doesn't. This one doesn't look right. I have some wedding appliques that were gifted to me, so I might use them. Let's see. Got my box out. So these were gifted to me by Sharon. I want the dangle to go here, so I'm just looking now. And I might post a picture in the centre. There's another one there. Oh, this is looking gorgeous. I'm going to post a picture, I think, just there. Let's have a look at this trim. I don't know whether to put the trim. Just like so. And then have that. So you sort of see it all the way up. Have that like so, and then post a picture in the centre. I quite like the idea of the trim, because you won't see that edge there, because there'll be a picture of some sort. I think I'll put a picture of some sort in the centre. I like the idea of this. This brown trim, again, came from Ezme's shop. It's one of my newest trims. Cut it there. It's so soft. Scissors is gliding through the material. Have it like there. I don't know whether to put it on the other side, so let me have a look what the other side looks like. If it doesn't look right, I won't put it on. I don't know. That looks nice. That looks nice. That does look nice. I think if I put that on, I won't put too much on the bottom. Yeah. Oh yes. I'm gonna cut it because there's a little there. That's it. And then have that just like so. What are we using? Some of this trim. So in between. That would look really nice. I like that. I like the idea of this trim. Oh, I do have this one. Oh look. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not sure about this one. I think that one's a bit too thick. The brown one I'm going to stick down. That one's a little bit too thick for this project. The brown one I'll stick down. So It's also at an angle, which I forgot at the bottom. There. And then have that straight down like that. I might cut this down a little bit, just a fraction. I do like that brown there. I like the niceness of it. Okay. There we are. And then, shall I use that one or shall I use, no, because I've got these. Right, you've got, that's going to go just there like so. I'm just trying to think. I think I've got like either an image or a word to go on here. I think for that bottom, because I want a bit of edging to the bottom, I will layer it. I think the side, I won't put this all the way up the sides because I want the, because when it hangs, this will flow. Yeah, I know what I'm doing now, I think. So, and then let me see. I'm going to cut it just like that, so that it, when it folds, it will fall. And then I'm going to get my other laces and trims and make like a dangle. I do apologise, I forgot to knock my sound off. There. Sorry guys, the camera died. Well, it didn't die, it just stopped filming, and I'm chattering away to myself and then realised that I'm not actually filming. So I do apologise. While I was chattering away to myself, I was thinking of putting on this corner, especially on this corner, when the scissors holder holds up, I want this to dangle. So in order to do that, I was thinking of putting a doily underneath. Then I've got this as part of a doily to put that on top, and then I've got shilpa's trim that I bought ages ago. I'm going to dye them. I'm going to leave that white, I think, and I'm going to add a bit of colour to these, so they're blending quite nice, especially this one. So it's back to the gloves. I think because I've mixed the two browns and I want it to be vintage, I'm going to stick with the same colour sets. Because, yeah, I'm going to stick to the same colour sets. Now, the reason I'm wiping away, and you're thinking, you're using the same colour sets, why are you wiping away? The reason I'm wiping away is that when I go and dip my trim in, and there's a pile of colour, because that's mixed, I can't obviously reuse it, otherwise I would. I don't want big blobs of colour going on my work. That's why I was wiping it away. So I'm going to use Vintage Rose on this one, and I'm really tempted, just put a touch of lavender. So this was called Mauve, M-A-U-V-E. That's the watercolour spray mist. So let me dry that, because that's all I'll need. And then I'll stick it over and do the back. Okay, let me do the back now. I stopped to about there, didn't I? So again, with the same colours. And a touch of purple on the back, because you will see the back, because the back will be sort of the back of the holder. Can you bring that out? Dry that side now. You just dry the side. Okay, that's dry. I'm going to put that to one side a second. I'm going to bring my colour tray back in. And then with this one, it is a bit broken, but when I go and put it on my project, you won't see that. I'm going to just use Vintage Rose on this. I think this is a gorgeous colour. And I just think a touch of this. Again, front and back. There we are. And then with the shilpa's trim, I don't know whether it's for lavender, just lavender on that one. Oh, I know, I have got images. I've got my graphic 45 images. Just dawned on me there. Right, so I'm going to move that over there. We need this. Gloves off. So easy when you've got a pair of gloves, because then you don't have to worry about it going everywhere. Right, let me stick this one first. Now I stuck it there, so I'm able to lift this up, and to help me to keep it in one place while I work on the underneath, I'm just going to use a peg. Just to help me put it where I want to put it, basically. So I'd like the trim to go just there now. I'm just thinking. I do a lot of thinking, man. Right, I think I'm going to glue on the back. And then I'll glue, I know what I'm doing. Right, I think. Let me, one from that corner to that corner. Okay. Turn it. Lay this flat. That should be stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. And then that way I'm going to worry about alright, Lucy, one of these days I'm going to have to show you my little dog. She's always in my craft room. Right, and then that way I got a trim, and it goes all the way up the top. Now this one is a little bit longer again. I'm going to cut it down, but what I'm thinking is to just glue it in there, I think. Or do I glue it on the back? think I'll glue it on the back. I need something to break that up, so I'm not going to glue it just yet. I'll secure this down though. There. Like so. So it's at one side. Move my peg a second. And then I am going to just go in between the layers. I might have to cut this down. Doesn't matter if I've got to. And I'm going to cut it at an angle. Again, peg this. It's not in my way. And I think I'm going to leave that white. I'm going to trim this off a sec. And hopefully shilpa will see that I'm using the trims I bought off her. So I'm going to glue it just there. Like so. And that will look absolutely, this will look absolutely stunning once it's finished, because I've used well, I've used my dyes and I've used the laces I've bought off Ezme. So that is what it looks like at the minute. See, and that will sort of float down once it's hung, basically. Now, I'm not sure that I like that on there. So I'm going to take that off. I don't want to spoil the trim, because I can still use it, but I don't know whether it's too big just on that trim. So instead of, I've got that to stick on the back. I think I'm not gonna, I want something here. What if I made a tassel? Could make a tassel, couldn't I? Right, I'll be back. I'm just gonna get my cardboard and stuff and we'll make a tassel. Okay, so I've just had to dig around now, and I've just found these. So I've got blue and black. Not quite. White and black. Maybe if I did a black, or brown and black, which I think blends quite nice. So we're going to do brown and black. But I just wanted to show you. Now these are wool. That's what they are. Nothing special. I've got a piece of cardboard. You put a slit at the top and at the bottom for your thread to go through. So put it through once, and then the more times you wrap it, the easier it will come. Make sure you leave a tag if you want your trims, if you want your tassel to hang. So I'm going to do mine quite thick. And I don't think I'll have a ball in mine. You know, sometimes tassels have like balls at the top. I don't think I'm going to create a ball. I think I'm just going to do a normal standard tassel. Like I say, the more times you wrap it, the bigger the tassel you'll have, and the fuller the tassel. Now, I don't know, I've lost count how many times I've wrapped this. So if you're counting with me, in the comment section below, and you're counting, let me know in the comments how many times I've wrapped this, in case somebody asks. I'll be able to say, well. Right, so I'm going to cut it off just there. I'm going to leave quite a long tail at the bottom a sec. Then what you do, you cut another piece. This is to tie it. Like I say, I don't want a ball at the top. I know how to do one, but I don't want one. And you put it through the underneath of your bundle. You pull it. You tie it once. Try and tie your tie at the top. Right. Tie it once, and then take the bottom tassel off, and you're going to cut. Right, and then what you'll have then is a big fluffy tassel, which I've got. Now, I might have used too many. I think I've used too many. Let me see. I do want quite a fluffy. Yeah, I've used too many, so in which case you just pull some strands. Obviously you need to pull this a bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. There. That's about, yeah, it's about the right. So I did it too thick. So don't worry and panic if you're doing it too thick, because you can always take away, but you can never add. Just brush that away. You can never add to your tassel, but you can take away. Now I'm gonna leave it just there. I think that looks quite pretty. And then all you do, once you've got the amount that you want, you tie another knot. So tie once and then tie again to secure that knot. And I'm going to do it one more time to secure it even more. And then, because this is at an angle, I'm going to actually cut it. I don't know whether that's too thick again. Let me see. I quite like that, but it may be too thick. Maybe slightly too thick. So I'm going to move that to one side and do it again. But this time I think I'm going to do lace top. When I try this, got this from Country Baskets instead of that brown. I don't know why, but that brown doesn't supposedly seem thick. So bring that all the way down and then wrap it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now because this wool isn't as thick as the last one, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's cream. 11, 12. Go for more. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Leave your end. I'm going to move this wool out my way because it's, and I'm not going to get rid of that because that will go in my wool box in case I want to use it on another project. Cut your tab off. Now I'm sure I've wrapped it 20 times. Sure I was counting 20 then. Take it underneath, go all the way up to the top with it. Wrap it, tie it once. Really pull it. I'm going to tie it twice because I think I've got a nice bundle. And then tie it 3 times. Right, and then cut the bottom. And there's my tassel. Now I have got some wool pieces in that tassel, because I did do it with wool. Right, so let me see. Yeah, that looks pretty, look. So I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to try and do a lace one. So I really need a real thin lace. I'm just looking to see if I've got a thin lace. I'm not going to do a tassel and lace. I think I'm going to cut like some odds and ends off. So, cut this one. There, and it begins. It'll begin to come together in a sec. And I'm going to do, what we got, brown. Brown and gold, maybe? Let me see. Brown and gold, maybe. That might be a nice one. I don't know whether it's for this project, though. No, not for this project. Oh, I can see me change my mind again. I'm going to get my bit straw out. Because in my bit straw I find almost anything. So let me put that aside. Right. I'm going to cut bits and pieces, I think. And make a lace tassel rather than make a wool one. So let's start gluing, because right, and then sorry guys, and then I don't want pink. Brown, yeah. There's some of that. And then that's what I'm going to do. Instead of making one, I'm just going to do a tassel. I'm going to cut a section of this off. Yeah, that'd be quite pretty to put on there, like so. Right, where's the scissors? Sometimes it's all about playing with what you've got rather than making one or buying one. I mean, cut a section off of this. I'm keeping the laces out that I'm using because I want to do it on the back too. Yeah, see? So sometimes it's all about having a real good play with what, you know, put it on the project but don't stick it on. That's what I'm trying to say. And see if that works for you. I'm going to cover them laces then. Not all of them, but you know what I'm trying to say. Just trying to find 2 more. See if this works. This works perfect. I need 1 more to go down the side there. So the wool didn't work for what I was looking for. Even the eyelash wool didn't work, the cream wool didn't work. So making my own tassel instead of putting the lace one there. Now that I can sort of say I'm happy with. I'll sort of trim the edges off in a second. So you see what I mean? But I can put my hand on my heart and say I'm happy with that. So let's cut some of these tassels down. Use that on the other side. So, see, and that's what I wanted. I'm going to cut some of these. There, look. So they're sort of all different lengths, they're not the same length. So I am going to leave it there. I'm going to film part 2. Well, whether these go up on the same day, I don't know. I'm just going to stick one last thing with you all. I'm going to stick that just there. And then I'm going to leave it there because I want to go and find a picture to actually put on this project. And I can see me using graphic 45. Those pictures are really, really nice to use. I just hope you like it, Shilpa. So that's the start of the decoration process. Like I say, it's all about playing. It's, you know, like this project, I invited you in to see what I could do. You know, what I could have easily sat here and made it. This is the second one I've made. And I just wanted you to craft along with me. So I hope you enjoyed the process so far. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you have stuck with that eyelash trim, or would you, like I've done, made your own? Let me know what you think. I mean, so like I say, this is part 1, and part 2 will be coming soon. I haven't got a lot to finish on the front. I've got the front to finish. I've got the back to finish off.